This week I'm creating outfits for a hypothetical capsule wardrobe for an office job. This is a follow-up to a previous video where I talked about what I would do differently when it comes to the workwear part of my wardrobe if I were to go back to an office job. I don't currently work at an office job, but I previously did, and there's just, you have to watch the video. There's just a lot that I would change about my approach to that part of my life and how I dress myself for that part of my life. And so today, using what I already have, I have not gone out and shopped for anything. I'm gonna try to build that hypothetical capsule wardrobe, but keep in mind, this is not really what I would go with for an office capsule for real. This is just hypothetical with what I already have on hand. I didn't want to go out and buy clothes for something that I don't need them for, you know? So it's quite a bit mismatched, honestly. This is not a very harmonious capsule. This is what we're gonna work with for this video. Based on the capsule that I described in the previous video, I would do 2 to 3 skirts. I think for this video, I'm just gonna work with 2. I have a pink pleated skirt and a black pleated skirt. These are both midi length, which I feel like is a really good office appropriate length. Depending on where I was working and what the office rules and dress code were, I could also go with this knee length pleated skirt. That really depends on the office. If the office culture is like absolutely no kneecaps at all, kneecaps are sinful, then don't go with this. But for this video, I'm just gonna work with these 2, especially since the shorter skirt, I'm basically gonna be coming up with just variations of what I would come up with for this skirt. Could be a little redundant. So just 2 skirts for now. I also mentioned that I would do probably 2 pairs of trousers. So for today's video, I obviously want to go with the black ones. That's just an obvious basic that I can't pass up. And then I don't know, do I want to do the tan or the green? I do like the green ones better, but I think the tan ones are gonna give me more combination possibilities just based on what I see hanging on the rack right now. I also would go with probably 5 blouses to start out with. This is gonna be a little bit more of like a cooler weather capsule just because I don't really have as much office wear stuff for summer. Summer was always such a difficult time to get dressed for the office. Ugh, it was rough. I obviously want a plain black one. I would go with 2 white blouses because I like wearing white blouses. I wear them a lot. They're a little bit different. The one is just completely plain, no pocket or anything. This one is a different material and has that tiered layer there. And then these 2 I'm throwing in just to have a little variety. This I actually had to pull out of my giveaway pile. I like it. It looks fine on me, but I just am not wearing it these days. So let's add a color on one blouse, and then I would probably have something in a pattern. I don't think I would go with this. This is kind of more of a Halloween blouse for me, but I just don't have that much to work with. Again, I'm just pulling what I already have on hand and doing my best with it. I think something in like, maybe like more of a watercolor pattern or a ditzy floral, like that would probably be more in my wheelhouse and would pair more easily with most of my things. But for today, we're gonna work with that. The next thing I said I would include in my capsule was probably 1 or 2 dresses, at least one of which could be used as a pinafore. For the non-pinafore dress, I think I wanna go with this blue one. This is giving more church mom. This feels a little bit more versatile as far as where I can wear it. The only thing is because the straps are rather thin, I would also want to have a cardigan. And then between these 2 cardigans, the thing is, this one is way more comfortable. It's kind of slouchy, but this one feels a little bit more polished. So if we're gonna err on the side of more businessy, I'm gonna go with the sleeker non-cable knit cardigan. While I am going for a more business casual kind of look overall, I do want to try to lean slightly more toward the business side of that and less casual, because I think it's better to go in overdressed, and then as you get used to the office culture, you can tweak things and make things more comfortable as you understand what's expected of you. I think it's better to just always err on the side of overdressed. And then for a dress that can be used as a pinafore, again, I had to pull this out of my giveaway pile. I just haven't been wearing it. I don't really like the way that it fits in the middle here. The way it fits over my bust and my middle is weird, but this felt like it would be the best for creating that pinafore type of look today. We'll see. It might be absolute hot garbage. Then I would also include some blazers for the springtime. I had to include this one. I mean, how could I not? not. This definitely would make a stronger impression than I would really care to make on my first week, but this is what I have. Again, I'm not shopping for this video, so we're gonna make it work. And we're just gonna pretend that wherever we're hypothetically, imaginarily working is fine with it. I mean, it's not unprofessional. And then I also brought out this green one. It's a little bit more fall and wintry than I really want to go for, but that's actually all of my blazers other than the floral one. So I think the green can still work well for spring, minus the velvet collar. This felt the most versatile for the needs of today. And even though I didn't include it in my list in the previous video of how I would build my capsule, like what items I would include, today I am gonna throw in the option to possibly work in a waistcoat if I feel like it's gonna add something to the outfit, or a sweater vest. We'll see, I might not use any of them today, but if it gives us a new variation that creates a new outfit, I'd like to try working that in. I also have just 2 pairs of shoes. I have a simple pair of Oxfords that I don't know why I still have them, because again, I don't wear these anymore, but we'll use them for today's video. And then these basic little ankle boots, these I actually did wear to my office job most days out of the week. I wore these constantly, so they're a little beat up. Depending on what kind of impression you want to make, maybe don't wear shoes that are in this condition to your new office job. So with these items, I'm going to go through and see how many outfits I can come up with. It's probably not going to be an exhaustive list because that sounds exhausting. I don't want to be here all day, but I'm going to see if I can come up with at least, I don't know, let's aim for like 2 weeks worth of outfits, 10 days, 2 work weeks. So I think what I'm gonna do is start with a bottom and then work around switching out the tops and things. So let's start with our skirts. Not me rethinking getting rid of this blouse right now. What? That's crazy, yo. Okay, yeah, not my favorite, but it is an outfit. I went with the black ankle boots for this one. That just felt a little bit better. And the black and the red together does feel kind of vampy, so I wanted to lean into that a little bit with some snake earrings. I just went with my little moon choker. I don't know, is it a choker? Necklace, whatever. I'm not sure what else I would do with this. I considered pairing this with the floral blazer, but I want to use the floral blazer sparingly, and I feel like the black and the red together is already such a strong impression. So here's one. Here's an option. I don't love it, but it would get me through the day. And then just simply switching in the black button down is almost painfully simple, but I kind of like that simplicity. I almost feel safer and more comfortable in an outfit like this where I can just blend in. I think that would be very comfortable for me starting out a new job, to just be like, I'm not here, I'm just learning the ropes, pay no attention to me. I could definitely go with the floral blazer on top of this since we have such a neutral base we're working with, but I thought it would be more fun to add a pop of color in an accessory, so I went with this red hair scarf. Can you see it? Is it showing up? I don't know. I just like that subtle approach a little bit more rather than the crazy blazer. We will use it, I promise, we'll get there. So very safe bet, simple option that is easy to accessorize. Oh, my hair is not holding its shape today, bro. And then if we switch to a white blouse with the black skirt, that opens up a couple different options. I don't know where to put this. I do actually kind of like this. Wow, I like this more than I expected to. So obviously you can stick with just plain white button-down black skirt. That is such an easy classic combo, but adding the little sweater vest over top makes it so much more fun. Oh my gosh. Wait, I don't hate this. Wow, wonder of wonder, miracle of miracles. And I actually like it with the little moon necklace. What should I do for earrings? Okay, since this is such a funky color, maybe I'll go with these little origami earrings. Ooh, okay. And once again, the blazer could work with the vest, but I think I want to do the blazer without the sweater vest and just keep things like not too crazy. Just a little crazy, but not a lot. And again, keeping the white top, black skirt combo instead of the green sweater vest, just throwing on the floral blazer that is kind of too tight for me, but I refuse to get rid of it. It's a little tight on my elbows. So I'm not gonna show you this black skirt with both white blouses. It's kind of gonna be like the same thing. So I mean, it is an outfit. This is still clothes. I would still function at the office, but it just feels so Halloween-y, and that's fine. I love Halloween, but I would feel really weird wearing this when it's like not October. I don't know, it's a bit much. But let's see if we can tone this down a bit. Maybe with a black sweater vest. Actually, that's worse somehow. Okay, scratch that. Okay, well, 'tis an outfit, I suppose. Okay, next skirt. So I think I only like the pink skirt with my white blouses because these other three are just really harsh, bold colors compared to the soft muted pastel of the skirt. This looks kind of crazy. I'm sure someone could make it work if that's what they're going for. Same with the red. If you're really wanting to do an outfit that's based around the same color family, I'm sure you could make it work. And again, the black is doable. I don't think it would look heinous, but I don't love it. As far as just creating something that feels cohesive and pleasing to the eye, these are a bit too bold. That being said, I really like this combination with the floral blazer, whether it's this white blouse or the other one. Should I do a funky charm necklace? This feels a lot more fun than some of the plain options we were coming up with. There might not be too much that I can do with this pink skirt, but what I can do with it, I really like. Would this work with any of the vests though? See, I don't like that green with that pink though. It's just like the saturation, the intensity is just in a different ballpark, and I don't really like that together. No. Maybe kind of bland. So really only one variation with the pink skirt, but it's a variation I really like. And this would definitely be more for the spring capsule. For an office, spring and summer, I would probably switch out the pink skirt for something different in the fall and winter. So just pretend that I went and changed into brown Oxfords to go with the brown belt. Just pretend, okay? And just pretend that I actually have socks of the correct length. I don't feel like retrieving them right now. Suspension of disbelief. Just like the pink skirt, I think this tan pair of trousers is not gonna be as amenable to the bolder colors. Like, I just would not put it with this top, honestly. I think it could work with the red and the black, so we'll give that a try. But starting off with a white button down, I'm liking it with this tiered one. How have I not tried this before? I look a little bit like I just came back from an archaeological dig, and I'm not opposed to that. I'm kind of liking the grandpa adventurer vibes. Let's see if we can add on to that with this maybe. Ooh, perhaps. Okay, that's not bad actually. Yeah, I like this together. It feels maybe a little bit more fall oriented or like early spring weather oriented, but I like it. Again, if it's warm out, I can just lose the blazer, but I like adding that green in there. And then I think this is fine too, this combination using the black sweater vest rather than the green blazer does work. It does feel like a different outfit to me, but I feel like I'm wearing a dark academia costume because it is so on the nose of what is quintessentially within that aesthetic, but it's fine. It's absolutely an outfit and would absolutely get me through a day at the office, so I guess this is another one. I don't think I like the green sweater vest with this though. I just didn't like how that shade of green was working out with this shade of tan. Works just as well with the black button down. It is a bit of a different feeling, just obviously having a darker color than with the white button down. Again, this would work with the green blazer. I actually don't like this as much with the black button down as I did with the white. I don't know, it's just not the same feeling, but it's fine. I think it works fine. But I think wearing the black with the tan, I might just leave it as is. Maybe add a belt. Let me try a belt. What kind of belt do I want? This kind of belt? No. And then do I want something in my hair maybe? Let's try a hair scarf. Ouch. That's fine. Maybe, I feel like that's a little bit feminine for this otherwise androgynous look. I don't know. What do you guys think? Hair scarf, no hair scarf? I don't love it with the red. I mean, like the colors work fine together. I think it's just that maybe because the blouse is so loose. Color-wise, it's fine, but I'm not liking the way that it's coming together. So maybe not with the red blouse. And then moving on to our black trousers before we move on to the dresses. The combinations with the black trousers are kind of gonna be the same as with the black skirt. Same outfit, different font, essentially. So I'm gonna rapid fire these and just show you how it would look, more or less. So here is black pants with red blouse. Whoop-de-frickin-do. Okay, wait, but this would actually look kind of good with cowboy boots instead of the Oxfords. Yeah. Okay, mental note for later. Black pants with striped button-up. Again, it's feeling a bit more Halloween-y than I would really care for, but 'tis an outfit. And finally, moving on to the dresses in my capsule. This one I mostly would just wear as is, obviously putting on a little cardigan over top because it is a thinner strap. And I did give in and go get a different pair of shoes for this because, yeah, the other ones, they were just too dark and heavy with this. So I don't know that this would be my first choice. I don't love this. It's definitely more preppy than I typically go for, like classic preppy, not girly preppy. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I did wear this a lot at my previous office job. And then I think in the colder months, I could layer a sweater over this to just keep it in the rotation year round. But this one's pretty straightforward. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Nothing to write home about with this one. So let's move on to the last dress. I'm definitely gonna need tights with this one though, because it's a bit short. So for this variation, this dress is really more to illustrate the point. I don't think I would use this exact dress for an office setting. It is just a bit shorter than I would feel comfortable wearing. I would rather it came all the way down to my knee. And then I also would rather have something that fits better in the chest, in the bust area, because as it stands, I don't really feel comfortable wearing this dress as a standalone because it just gives way too much side boob going on. Like I have to wear something under it. So the ideal little black dress for an office would be longer, would be better fitting in the chest, and have wider straps. This one is just illustrating the point of pinafore. So please don't go down to the comments and be like, that dress is too short, you shouldn't wear it to an office. I know, it's just illustrating a point. Black dress over a white button down is a classic combination. I always like this. I think it looks so crisp, so clean. You could, if you wanted to go really twee with this, you could tie a little bow. I'm not gonna actually put this on right now because I don't feel like it, but you could put a little bow there, and I think that's kind of cute. I think for this one though, I want to go back to the classic pop of red. It looks a little crazy, but you get the idea. The red is also fun. I actually like that more than I thought I would. I don't know, it's kind of nice. It definitely takes it in like a moodier, more romantic direction, and I like that we keep the sharp V of the neckline continued throughout here. If the dress was longer, I actually do like this. I'm not gonna try on the black under the black dress because it's, I mean, it would be an outfit. It would be fine, but you're just not gonna see it. I think the point, at least for me, when I wear a dress as a pinafore over a blouse, the point for me is to have some contrast or some differentiation between the blouse and the dress, so it would be fine, but I'm not gonna bother. So I think that leaves us with one more blouse. And once again, the striped blouse feeling a little bit too campy. I don't know. I think I would nix this blouse from the capsule, having gone through everything that can pair with this. I don't hate it with the black dress, actually. Out of everything that I've paired the striped blouse with, I think I like this the most, but it does just feel the most out of place out of everything that I pulled together today. But this is fine. This is an outfit. This is another thing to pair with the pinafore dress. So this was definitely not exhaustive. I could probably find a few more combinations if I really wanted to, but I really don't want to. This is all hypothetical outfits for a hypothetical office job that I don't have and don't want. So I hope that this was at least some outfit inspiration for those of you who do work at an office. What's an office-y kind of emoji that we can use today? I don't know. I'll put it here somewhere on the screen. Put that in the comments if you are still here watching till the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya. Where's the clicker? I'm always losing the clicker. Wait, I said that totally wrong.